People try to ascend too soon. They try to do it on their own, or they think that just going to the higher positive things is the means to the goal, but you lose out on it's not everything. That deep, dark, nurturing water that Robert Bly talks about can be sadness, melancholy, touching into worry, tension, pain, that you somehow have to jump away from this, and that's how you get to God. And that never happens. It's never happened, and it can never happen, because it's not found there. Especially if you won't take both, especially if you won't take the darkness too. It's not a game of choice in terms of the levels of your relative experience, the things that remind you either in light of the love of being or in contrast to the darkness. But it's not just contrast though either. It's not just that a shitty work of art reminds you of beauty by way of the contrast. It's that going into that dark, nourishing water that Bly talks about. Has as the witness of that, as the experiencer of that, you has the eternal thingless thing that is not affected by either. It's not affected by any of the feelings or parts of experience in that dark place, in that darkness, in that murkiness, in that not so often explored territory. And that's why rightly Bly speaks of the wild man or the wildness, or it's not like it's that part of you. All the other parts of you are equally part of you, but that part of you that you keep ignoring, that part in the dark forest where the anxiety-driven militia from the king, the so-called king, goes into the darkness and keeps disappearing because that wildness keeps taking them down, because they themselves are not willing to look to see what's there. It doesn't take them into that dark water because it is evil. It takes them into that dark water because they will not go voluntarily. So there's gospel, as we want to say in Christianity, in going into the darkness. Because whoever goes into the darkness you don't travel anywhere, but you go into, you let hit you, you feel, you allow yourself to admit the presence of whatever is in that darkness. And then you realize, you understand, because you find the gold hidden there, that the darkness could never do anything to you, who you are. It's all to lead you to who you are. None of it is for a perceptual or superficial or temporal or relative goal. None of it. None of it. None of it, not one bit of it, is for that. It's all for showing you that there is nothing that can tear you away from your true nature. So there's a joy and celebration and love that can be had with going into the deep, dark places. So Bly talked about those who want to fly above it. A lot of Christian people I know, I've done a lot of this as well, are what Bly would characterize as flying boys or flying girls. Oh, the positivity of Christ. Oh man, you just gotta... That'll come in moments, but that is not the way. That is not... I guarantee you, if you meet Jesus, that is not what he is like. That is not what he was like. He took the joy just as neutrally yet filled with love as he took the nails. That's the gospel. That's who you are. That's who you are. That's who you are. Everything else is an illusion. And it's fine. There's nothing evil about an illusion. But there's only one thing that's real, and it's you, who you are, being, consciousness. That is who is the witness, which witnesses all things coming and going. But that which you are does not come and go. Sounds a lot like God's presence, doesn't it?